Hi, my name is Syahrizan bin Azlan. I want to present introduction. Okay, first one in the subject of ethics. There are the way of beginning the project according to the plan by then managing the ethics moral is a foremost piece of planning itself and getting ready in profession responsibilities thought to be a touch of importance in organizing the project. The second one, a vacuum cleaner is a device that uses an air pump to create a partial vacuum to suck up dust and dirt, which are usually from floors and from other surfaces. Next, most vacuum cleaner utilize a rotating brush and its entrance to help sweep dust and dirt into the suction path. For the next point, there are some important parts that are supposed to be in a vacuum cleaner, which are rotating brush, internal fan, motor, filter, dust bag and power source. Next, the rotating brush works together to draw dust, dirt and other undesirable from the floor into a vacuum cleaner. And last, the internal fan usually located behind the rotating brush in most vacuum cleaners continue to guide the dirt and dust to the filter and dust bag. For project objective, number one, to facilitate management and professional ethics in strategy to manage the project. The second one, to plan a functional mini vacuum more clean. The third one, to analyze the presentation mini vacuum cleaner.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jadi saya ingin membentangkan tentang projek summary dalam kumpulan kami. Nama saya Alif Asyraf bin Zulkifile. Okay, content title dalam projek summary ini ialah meaning of ethic project. Yang kedua ialah an ethic element that has been applied in the step of creating project. So maksud ethic project ni ialah a project has distinctive attribute that distinguish it from ongoing work or business operation. They are not everyday business process and have definitive start dates and end dates. Yang ketiga ialah a large part of the project effort is dedicated to ensuring that the project is complete at the appointed time. So kita set masa ni lah untuk membuat projek dan kita mesti siapkan projek tersebut pada masa yang telah ditetapkan. So yang keempat ialah the purpose of the operation is to keep the organisation meet its goal lah. Okay, slide yang seterusnya ialah
Hello, my name is Mohammad Luqman Hakim. Now I'm going to explain about the project duration. The project took 2 months and 6 days to be completed. At the beginning of the project, we have first dividing the tasks to each of our group members. We have also defined the project objective earlier in the project. Next, we have identified the materials, safety, cost, and the duration that is needed for the project. Later, we proceed with the introduction chapter. Here, we have searched for the background study and the aim for the project objective. For chapter 4, here we have prepared the project summary and duration chart. This slide page are the example for the duration chart. After completed the literature review, we proceed with making the Gantt chart. The Gantt charts are created by using the Microsoft Project software. Next, from the project output, we are able to provide an expectation result and actual result. We have did a discussion about the results. The next stages are finishing. During the finishing, the group leader have collected the report writing part from each of our group members. Our group has also provided the reference for the report. The last stages are slide presentation. That's all for my explanation. Thank you.
My name is Ahmad Akmal bin Idris. I will present on chapter 5 about project output. We can see the first picture show the project from the side view, and the second picture show the project from upper view. Okay, we go to the expected result. Our main plan is to build a mini vacuum cleaner using DC motor as its engine. But on a second meeting, we decide to change its engine from DC motor to laptop's electric fan to convert the engine power supply from battery source to electric. Furthermore, we choose to use laptop's electric fan as its engine because it is more easy to install, and we just need to connect it on and just plug in on adapter using USB cable. The third one is the fan rotated to create pressure which will be able to suck the dust. The result quite good, and it can suck small dust like dust on computer's keyboard. Okay, next is actual result. Our mini vacuum cleaner works well as our early plan. The result has been recorded during the test using video as a proof to publish it to the lecturer. We show the video to the lecturer and also make a simulation in front of her to show that our project can works well. Mini vacuum cleaner works well during the simulation, and lastly, our lecturer satisfied with the result of that project.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Faiz Hakimi bin Mohamed. Today, my part is gunshot. We took 50 days to our project, which vacuum attic project. In this project, we have 10 phases. Which one? Initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, progress report, project summary, gunshot, minute meeting, reference, closing, and presentation. Firstly, initiating. It took 4 days. In the process, we grew our team and decide the scope of the project. Next, planning. By good decision making and verifying of the characteristics of the product has been made at this stage, including develop scope statement. In planning, we took 4 days. We start from 2 days only. I'm sorry. And Thursday, 26 March in 2020. Firstly, we develop scope statement. Next is executing. The executing process is refer to any particular point during operation of project which executing take place. And in this executing process is if the project successful, we have recycle new one project for the use item display. The last concept also meant to end by editing with new concept. Firstly, our team has decided to make MOM project after doing the lack of item, and during MCO we have decided to make renew about last year project, which one a flute, which a vacuum. Next is monitoring and controlling. Monitoring and controlling is took 18 days because the objective of the monitor project is to ensure the project and the understood corrective action taken when the project is running. If the project have an error, we have taken by issue tracking. The next is progress report. These progress have been made on the basis of our project and the issue has been included in the project. Firstly, in the progress report introduction, the introduction tells the reader that coverage is. It set our project in its broader content, provide the background information that the reader needs to understand the report. Secondly, literature review. Literature review is actually summary of the project that is written to summarize all the content in the of the report. And the next is Gantt chart. Gantt chart is horizontal bar chart developed to production control in Gantt chart provide graphic illustration or schedule that helps to plan, coordinate, track and specific tasks of the project. This Gantt chart tell us which student make and the part. Next is minute meeting. Minute meeting of the project not only explain what was discussed and decide during the meeting, also include a list of items in action. It necessary to record and distribute the action item quickly, so that assignment have enough time to follow up the action and take task for collaboration. And the next is reference and compile. Reference is a list of paragraph or article academic paper writing in APS style. It lists a reference that we use in our report, so the student easily find out what we could. The compile is when the entire are the complete and according to the setup. And lastly, today is our presentation. The presentation based using the PowerPoint slide, and this day we need to explain the whole of our project. Okay, this is the role of our team to finish the project. Vacuum at the project. Okay, initiating all of us include and develop project chart. All of our team. The planning or develop scope statement took today to Faiz and Syahrizan to make it, and then executing the creating of the product is by Akmal and Alif, and editing also Akmal and Alif, and review by Luqman, and finishing with all of them. Next, monitoring and controlling. In issue tracking, Faiz Hakimi has made issue tracking. It took 4 days, and the progress report all of us were include introduction by Syahrizan, literature review by Alif and Luqman, project summary by Alif, and Gantt chart is by Faiz, minute meeting by Akmal, and reference all of us. And the last day in 29 May is the closing of our project, which one is presentation on the Friday 29/05/20 by all of us. Thank you.
Okay, we go to the discussion. The first one is different types of vacuum have evolved over time and become more diverse in their use. We found that instead of using water bottles, we also can use of PVC pipes to increase its durability. And then it is even better to use motor with lesser volts as it increase the efficiency of the machine. As the efficiency increase, performance also increase. Furthermore, usage of laser volts in the system increase the efficiency and performance of the vacuum cleaner technology. We need to have backup plan to solve the problem and make sure our project is going well.
For conclusion, the first one, we additionally realized how to plan a Tyrian mini vacuum cleaner. Lastly, we realized how to break down the exhibition of container vacuum more clean. Next, we effectively complete the undertaking before the due date of the task. The smaller than expected vacuum cleaner that create was functioning admirably and accomplished the goal of the project. Although this task, we realized that mini vacuum cleaner were productive if there are more power and force applied on it. The improvement of the mini vacuum cleaner was in no way, shape, of or form a detached event. And lastly, further with a little battery use are altogether consider less volts the vacuum cleaner conveys. It related from the speculation. Thank you.